Hey guys, and welcome to myself in the VFL, and this is the internationals. I am playing for VFL England. I am the goalkeeper and co-manager of England, as you guys would have known from the trialling and the video that I've done before. And I'm going to jump into the USA game, which was the first game of the tournament, in just 1 second. But first, I want to say, guys, sorry for not uploading. I have been ill, I've been busy with a few personal things. Kind of want a bit of a break from YouTube, and I'm now back with some more VFL for you guys. And it is the World Cup. It's a big tournament, it's the biggest tournament I've probably played in, but let's jump into the first game. So here we go, jumping into the first match. I didn't do live commentary because there was a few issues with game chat and a few audio issues. So I thought instead I'd go back to a bit of an old school, talk about a commentary over the gameplay in the background. I can kind of talk a bit more about the game and how the team's playing as well throughout the video. It's going to be a long video, guys. I do warn you now, the episode is probably going to end up being almost 20 minutes long, as they would be if I was doing my usual VFL episodes. So hopefully you guys don't mind too much. It's going to be a long time to commentate for, but I think you guys would like it anyway, because it is the World Cup. And look at that, straight away, 3 minutes in, Dave with the absolute banger of a goal. It just went in. It's just perfect. The goalie couldn't really do too much about it. He got caught moving across his goal, as you would see in the replay just here. Dave runs one way, shoots back across his body. The goalie's moving and just gets caught out by the little bit. But this goalie that we did play in this game, I think he's a subscriber of mine, and he had an absolute amazing game. His name's Easy Films, and I just thought he played outstanding throughout the game. And it was just, you will see, I'll point it out in a bit, but there's a bit of a miss kick there by me. I tried to do a bit of an LBY, kind of went a bit wrong, and the power wasn't enough, but it was cleared up by my defence. I've got to say, England defence is something special. Like, obviously you guys know there's Sparky's Army in defence, and there's so many good defenders there. We've got Chiwonk, we've got Sachi, we've got Drizzy, we've got Teagle. I think they're the main defenders that we've got as centre-backs, but those guys are followed by the CDMs in front of them are just absolutely outstanding. The chance here right now, crosses the ball in back post, Easy Films with the flick away, kind of just punches it away, and it kind of gets enough on it to do that. But like I said, he had a good game, but right here is a bit of a tricky situation, and he passed it back to me. I clear it away. I don't want to come out for those because they're literally on the edge of the box. They do sometimes muck you up ever so slightly, so I kind of just hung back and got a pass back from my defender. Right here, there's another chance. Passed it back to me, Chi does, and I'm just going to go ahead and just redistribute the ball out. And obviously, I always call for it back if the guy needs the time. Chance right here, cross it. Look at this for a save. Look at that. That was outstanding. The goalie was on absolute top form, and he obviously was unlucky to concede. But it all comes down to a team effort at the end of the day. You can have an absolutely outstanding game. But look at that shot by Dave. Another save by Films. Like I said, he's playing outstanding at the moment. Chance right here. Takes the shot. It's a bit of a low P roller by Newman, but it does go in bottom corner. Gives us the 2-0 lead in the 81st minute. The game is going to be ours. Obviously, this is the result we're looking forward to start the tournament off. Obviously, it's going to be pre-tournament nerves. It's going to be the first game nerves of the tournament. And obviously, we're trying to get all our players a game in. So we might not be playing with our strongest team the whole time. We're just trying to get enough people in to actually kind of just get the trophy if we do end up winning it. And we obviously want to give everyone 2 games, because that's just the fair thing to do. But ball back from Andy right here in the 90th minute. Going to go ahead and just absolutely smack it away. But that does actually conclude the first game. 2-0 win for England over the USA. We're going to go ahead and jump into the next one, which will be against Wales, which is going to be an absolutely outstanding game as well. Second game now, VFL England versus Wales. We knew this was going to be a tough game because Wales do have a pretty strong squad, and I believe I don't know who they were playing in goal at the time. I think they're playing Pendrum, but obviously they've got 2 class goalkeepers from Wales. They've obviously got Pendrum himself, and also they've got Josh Hanbury, which is obviously the Ballon d'Or winner from season 21. But I think Pendrum was playing in goal over Hanbury. I may have chosen Josh over Pendrum. That's only because I would have seen him play slightly more in the past, but Pendrum's probably still good. But we've got a free kick here in the 4th minute. We're going to see what we can do from this. And I'm not too sure who's stepping up over it, because I'm not too familiar with all the players at the moment, which I do apologise for. But it does seem to be switched quite a few times right here, so I'm not sure what we're going to do from this. I can't remember at the time, but I think we're probably going to do a lay-off pass short sort of bit of play and see what we can do from that. But we're going to do that. We're going to pass it through. Great tackle by the defending. It just literally runs straight through to Pendrum for a nice easy catch on the floor. I've got to say, I did have a really good game against Wales. They're probably one of my favourite games so far in the tournament. Obviously, this is a pre-recorded or a post-recorded commentary after the games have been done, so I kind of know what happens. I'm trying to not give it away in the commentary, but I felt like I had a really good game against Wales because, I don't know, I've been really up for this. I've had a break. Like, obviously, I went on holiday after this VFL season 21. And I've taken some time off YouTube as well, but it's just been really needed, and I felt like I've been playing really well since then. But nice chance by them. Torpid just hits it a little bit wide. Bit unfortunate for them, but I'm feeling really back into it. I'm feeling pumped, but right here, 32nd minute, ball right here. Look at this for a bit of play. Sparky literally just baits him. He just taps it out for a goal kick. What a way to defend it. Don't have to clear the ball. Don't have to do anything too much. You've got to do that, and that's all you've got to do, really, and does it well. But nice, easy catch for me right here. And there is a foul given in the 38th minute. Dangerous position, especially with Torpid on the other team. Someone that is known that he can actually hit the free kicks really well, and it probably is going to be him that is going to hit it from this position, I should say. As you can see right here, he's stepping up over the ball, takes the shot. Great block by Teagle in the wall. A nice clearance as well. But also, guys, I forgot to say, on Friday I didn't actually play the game against, I can't remember who it is now, Scotland, sorry, and we did beat them 2-0. I let Crack Demolish play in goal for that game because I couldn't really make it, but we did a good job. Obviously, we won 2-0, and that's the result that we're looking for. So we're doing well at the moment in the tournament, and there's going to be a chance right here in the 47th minute for them. Ball comes through, and I'm going to make a big save. Torpid just almost gets me, but I've got a nice strong hand. But right here as well, Hanbury with a cross, Sparky's Army with a header away. Ball again, gets whipped back in by Hanbury right here in a second. Cuts back, whips it in, header. Oh, a nice save that right there again. And I do actually keep them out in the first, it's actually now second half. 49th minute, they've had a good chance, well, two good chances of the game, probably the two best chances of the game so far. And that could have really turned around the game. If I didn't save that, then probably we could be losing, obviously, and that would have changed the whole confidence of the team in this game, because we were playing with our first team, or like our team that we normally play at the 8 PM games, not the 9 PM games. I don't mean like first team, second team, as in like skill wise. This is just the team we normally play at the 8 PM games, which I'm normally involved with both of them. It just depends on if I can make both, or if I want to let Crack play, or what I'm feeling at the moment. But Torpid right here on the right hand side plays the ball down the line to King. King has got the ball, just going to kind of play around, just do like a nice fake Rabunner. And then he's going to go ahead and just play on the wide, and then Sparky just denies him. Got a nice free kick here in the 66th minute, so we're in a really dangerous position. It's going to be quite hard to shoot. They've got like 7 players literally standing on that wall. We're going to go ahead and just pass it short off to Dave. Dave with a shot, hits the crossbar. Pendulum was beaten there, nothing he could have done with that. But was really unlucky not to score. We could have really done with the goal at that time, because obviously Wales really played well against us. They really pressed us in. We had lots of pressure, and we couldn't actually do too much against them. And Teagle with the little like flick here. And they're going to go ahead and get the ball. Matic on the right hand side does the nice flick, crosses it. Sparky again on top form, just absolutely on it, headering those balls away, keeping me and my other defenders safe at the back. Chance here right now. Newman gets taken out for the free kick in the 87th minute. And this is another chance that we could really do something from this point. And also, I want to say that we did actually have communication issues because the Xbox was down, or the social gaming and stuff. So we had to like talk through Skype, and not everyone was in the Skype call, so it was kind of hard to play. But the game does end up finishing 0-0. I'm going to say that to you guys now. But it was a good result against Wales. We probably could have scored. They could have scored as well. Really good match. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next one in 1 second. Moving on to the 9 PM game from the Saturday. This is against Rest of the World. Probably one of the best teams, or one of the better teams. Obviously, Scotland and Ireland are also great teams. Well, to be honest, there is no bad teams in the event, to be honest. They're all really, really good players and good teams. And Rest of the World has some good players that obviously I haven't played against before, such as Gringo, which is obviously the site owner. I've never actually played against him before. I've obviously talked to him and stuff. I've never played against him, and there's a few other players in the team that I was also looking out for, because I know they're some great players, especially Kenny LFC that just took that shot right there in the background. I know he's a class player as well, and I knew for a certain this tournament wasn't going to be easy, and we needed to get all the points from all the games that we could. Obviously, drawing from Wales, getting some results against this team right now would be a crucial thing, and the Rest of the World, obviously, there was a chance we could get points against them, and we had such a strong team. This was like the team with the back three that I just absolutely love, Suchi, Drizzy and Sparky. Just great players. Events with a shot in and off the post. Look at that. Events, I just want to put this out there, is probably one of the best, if not the best cammer on the game. I don't know. I haven't played with many, but from what I've seen and what I've played against, I know the guy is absolutely outstanding. He was the guy that scored against me when I was at Palace in the Watford game. And look at this for a chance right here. Luckily managed to like 2-foot tackle Hoop Dog that tried to almost get the ball, but obviously Drizzy lagged out at this point in the game. So we were playing with Tom Leeds United playing as a centre back, so going to be hard for him. He's a class striker. He's probably not used to playing as a defender in such a bigger tournament, but he did the job really well throughout the whole game, and I was really lucky to have such a good Ennie and just such a great team around. Like, look at this as well. This is events right here, guys. What I want to say about my statement earlier, Yeah, exactly. What a guy, what a hit as well. Power free kick in the 44th minute to put us 2-0 up just before half time. That's really basically setting us the game. We've got to really muck up throughout the rest of the game to lose this game, but look at that. Slater, poor Slater in goal. Nothing he could have really done about that. I feel sorry for him because when Event steps over a free kick or just any shot, you probably don't really want to be in the way of it. And luckily I'm on the same team as him, but that was an absolute banger by him. It was outstanding. I was going to go ahead and hit the ball out in the 52nd minute, and there wasn't really too much for me to do in this game compared to the Wales game. I obviously had to make a few saves and a few catches, a few kicks, do my usual thing, but with the defence that I had, I obviously had to. I just did my job, and when I had to, and they did their job, and the midfield did their job, and everyone on England did the job. But it's coming to the 85th minute right here, and they've got a free kick, and our line is just going to have to sit quite deep because obviously we can't push up because of the default. But it's coming to the end of the game, and we've just got to hold on now. We want the clean sheet. We've won the game, obviously, but we want the clean sheet to keep it because obviously clean sheets matter. And in both the games that I've played, I've kept clean sheets. So in 3 games, I think I've made like 15 saves, and I've got 3 clean sheets. And they're international apps as well. And I've got one man of the match as well. So pretty happy. I'll talk a bit more about that at the end of the tournament, depending how we do. Obviously, we're still going to include the Ireland game, which will be after this, and it depends if we get into the final, but there'll be another game after, depending if we do get to the World Cup final or not. Gonna have to find out, see how we do against Ireland, and if there's an extra game at the end, you guys know that's the World Cup final, and I hope we do get there. We really do deserve it. We've been playing well, but let's jump straight into England versus Ireland right now. Moving on to the last game of the group stages, which is against VFL Ireland. This is my 4th appearance for England. It could have been the 5th, but I did let Crack Demolish obviously play the Friday against Scotland. But this is my 4th appearance in the internationals, which I'm pretty proud of, obviously. Nice chance one right here as well. 1-on-1, just managed to get a knee to it to kick it away in that situation. 17 minutes in, had a really good game against Ireland. I've had a pretty good tournament, to be honest. I felt like I played pretty well. And I've kept England solid at the back, and obviously with the rest of the players doing their job as well, it's nice to probably have someone behind them that can just do their job, keep the ball out of the net, and just play well. But a nice chance right here, header, and then get up again and just make a nice double save. Nice and easy, nothing too challenging right there. But there wasn't many chances created by us against Ireland. We had a couple towards the end, but the first half there was obviously communication issues. If you guys didn't know, throughout the whole tournament there have been issues with Xbox Live and their gaming and their social system, meaning parties have been down. So we've been in Skype calls trying to talk, and obviously not everyone can get in Skype, and it just really limits the players. So we had a few, like, in this game, literally I think it was me, Sparky, Drizzy, Suchi, and maybe Leaky, I think, were the only ones in this call. So there's only a few of us from this. Nice save right there as well. Almost sneaks in at the front post, but I managed to get that. But it was a busy first half for me personally. The second half wasn't as busy, but they did keep coming at us. I knew a few people in Ireland squad, obviously. Zodia, which is one of my former teammates. Darth wasn't actually playing on these, but I know a few of the other guys anyway. And I've always wanted to play with some of these players, but maybe in the future it'll be nice to play with people. That's what I like about internationals as well, is that you can play with people that you've never played with before. I've mentioned that I like playing with like Events and Drizzy, and there's loads of different players. Like the whole England squad are all players that I've always wanted to play with. And with internationals, a good chance to. There's a chance right here for us. Leaky on the ball, gets taken off. Events wins it back, takes the shot. That was our first shot of the game. 47 minutes in, it wasn't even a challenging shot. Ball comes bouncing into me right here. Obviously, I've got to be careful of those big bouncing balls after Peterborough last season. You know, that bit of a muck up there, but just going to go ahead and clear that away. Nothing too challenging for me at the moment. I've had a pretty, like I said, I had a busy first half. Second half wasn't as busy. Through ball right here. Flicks it on by Emerald Hitman. Nice, easy collection by me. Nothing challenging at all. But I want to quickly talk about the table at the end of the video as well and what's going to be going on, because I'll wait till then because I don't want to give it away. But nice chance right here. Takes the shot. Look at that. Really close shot. The goalie must have been crapping it because that was just an absolute banger. 87th minute right here. The corner gets whipped in. Gets cleared away to the edge of the area to Alex. Alex with the ball. Chips it up to Swain. Swain takes a shot. Really close chance right there as well. But look at this. This is another chance right here. Chip through ball. Gets on the end. Tom Leeds United gets on the end of it. Comes out. Goalkeeper takes him out. Surely that's a penalty. I just want to say that, surely. But the game does end up finishing 0-0. It was a good result. That's all that we needed. But I'm going to go ahead and bring up the table in a second. I had a good game. I can't remember how many saves I made up. We'll show up in a second. yeah, so there you go. You can see how many saves I've made, and I also got man of the match in that game, so I was pretty happy with that. But we did end up finishing first in the World Cup group stages. You can see here, 11 points, 3 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses, goals for 6, goals against 0. So obviously we didn't concede once throughout the group stages. Going into the final, I'm not too sure when the final was going to be. I was going to include it in this video. It was going to be held last night, but it wasn't able to because of the obviously Xbox issues. People can get in the match room and stuff. So it's going to be rescheduled, I think, till next weekend. So hopefully I'll upload that in a separate video for you guys, and you'll look forward to that. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Something slightly different, obviously. Doing a commentary once again is a bit odd as well, since I've been off YouTube for a week or so. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed seeing some content, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.